Ever catch yourself wondering what would be like if vegetables were just as irresistible as your favorite snacks? Well, this Mugen cabbage salad with crunchy homemade furikake might just make that a reality. You can also find this recipe on my website along with 400 Japanese recipes. Just Google Mugen cabbage space Sudachi to find the written recipe. Alright, let's kick things off with some crispy bacon. Get your frying pan going over medium-low heat with a touch of oil. I'm using one rasher for 2 portions, so let it sizzle away, frying until perfectly crispy on both sides. This takes about 8 to 10 minutes, and you need to flip it halfway through. And hey, if you're in a time crunch, skip this step and store-bought bacon bits work just fine. In the meantime, let's get started on the rest of the dish. Grab about 1/4 of green cabbage and tear it into large pieces. Then give them a good rinse under cold water. I'm using good old green cabbage here, but you can use other types too. Just keep in mind that thicker leaves might need a bit more steaming time to get tender. Now you've got 2 options for steaming. I'm using the microwave method, so I have my cabbage in a microwave safe bowl and I'm adding about 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. Cover it up with plastic wrap and microwave it for about 3 minutes at 500 watts. If you don't have a microwave, you can always steam it instead. Just boil some water, then pop your cabbage in the steamer basket, then cover and steam for 3 minutes. Next up, let's get all our sauce ingredients together in one bowl. I'm using 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of chili oil, half teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder, half teaspoon of oyster sauce, half teaspoon of garlic paste, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a pinch of freshly ground black pepper. As always, all ingredients and exact measurements for this recipe can be found in the description box below. Once it's done, get your steamed cabbage into the bowl of sauce ingredients, and this is important, use your hands to mix everything together. I know it might seem weird, but trust me on this one, hand mixing is absolutely crucial here. It's like giving your cabbage a little massage, making sure every single piece gets its fair share of that delicious coating. Skip this step and you might end up with some bites that'll knock your socks off with saltiness while others fall flat. Once your bacon's hit that perfect crispy stage, take it off the heat and let's move on to our killer topping. I'm going to start by crushing 6 unsalted roasted almonds. They don't need to be too fine, just roughly crushed for added texture. Place them in a bowl and add 3 tablespoons of bonito flakes, 3 tablespoons of crispy fried onion, and half tablespoon of toasted white sesame seeds. Now for the fun part. Crumble in that crispy bacon and use your hands to gently crush everything together. Mugen is a Japanese word for endless or infinite, and it's a trend that is totally taking over. It's not a recipe, but this whole movement of creating vegetable dishes that are so ridiculously good, you literally can't stop eating them. You know what makes this recipe totally irresistible? It's all about those amazing contrasts. You've got the tender steamed cabbage playing off that super crispy topping, and this sauce that just hits all the right notes without being overwhelming. For the grand finale, arrange your perfectly seasoned cabbage on a plate or in a bowl, then go to town with that amazing furikake topping we just made. Serve it up while everything is still warm and those toppings are at peak crispiness. That contrast between the warm tender cabbage and the crunch topping, that's what we're after. Want even more delicious recipes? Grab my free cookbook from the link in the description. Okay, let's go over the ingredients one more time. And if you're ready to cook, grab the written instructions by clicking the full recipe box with a picture that's about to pop up on your screen. There we go, the link to the full recipe is on the screen now, and if you want to watch more similar videos, don't miss my salad playlist popping up on your screen now as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.